Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing great. I'm going to have a really cool layout. What I'm doing is I'm going to let you make your choice over here, and then I'm going to switch the tripod over to the beautiful Forest Creatures deck, and we're just going to pull some cards and see what arises in terms of answers for what is taking place for you in August. Breakthroughs, I see immediate responses to your requests put out to the universe. This whole month is going to be about boom, I'm just punching on the brake, I'm stepping out of my vehicle, I'm holding my head up to the sun, and I'm seeing how can I relax, have fun, intuit my next move so I can derive a sense of like peaceful existence and well-being and a lot of grounded energy, so I can do what's best for me. If I want to be creative, I can spontaneously go paint down the beach, I can do whatever I want. Creating time within your daily structure to be able to have and do and connect with whatever it is you want without restriction, because oftentimes what happens is we're like, oh, but I need to do this, I did this like that. We get in that formulaic existence of just doing what we did before, but this is you jumping off that carousel and deciding, no, I want to have great spontaneous energy. So let's see what our choices are. Number one is this beautiful wisdom, awaken. What is that? Asking questions. I don't have my glasses on. Asking questions. I do this all the time. What did I do yesterday that made me feel great, that really lifted me up, that brought me the results that I wanted to feel calm and creative, right? Ask yourself these questions. Number two, freedom, breaking the chains. Same thing, guess what? We're super habitual. We don't want to be doing the same things we did. There's no growth in that. There's no excitement, right? If you always go to the same restaurant every day and you order the same thing, guess what? You're not going to be all that excited, right? You're going to know what you got. You want to taste the different flavors. You want new experiences. And because of that, you're going to be able to go out there and really have access to the power that's in you for change and to move in a different direction too. Resources. What resources do you have that you might not be tapping into? What resources do you maybe need to get in touch with? This could be monetary, this could be supplies to create whatever you want. Have you ever gotten a great creative inspiration, but you don't have the canvas, the paints, or your raw materials to work with? And then you shelve it because you'd have to go out and order or find these things. So let's have all those things at the ready, right? That's the question. So I'm going to let you make your choice, and then we're going to switch over to the little place in the sun where I have all these cards. So again, you guys, you have number one, freedom, wisdom, asking questions, 2, freedom, 3, resources. And feel free to watch all of them. I love this. I love when the lights are twinkling and they capture the gorgeous sunlight out here. So what I'm going to do is we are just going to pull 3 cards and find out what's happening. And we're going to start with number 1. Now, I'm loving this so much because when we ask the right questions, that's when answers start to come in for us from the universe, right? We need to pause and say, how can I be calm and how can I have access to my highest self, right? Usually, how this starts for me at the beginning of the day is I don't race into the day. I sit and pause and I think of all the things that I look forward to in my life, all the things that make me happy, all the things I get excited about, all the creative endeavors, places I can go. That whole Dr. Seuss, the places you'll go, that kind of energy. So let's pull. I love these cards so much. These are the Forest Creatures. And as soon as I saw them, this card keeps coming up all over the place. TikTok, everywhere else. Ooh, we are loving this, you guys. So firstly, let's zoom in on these beauties. Let's talk about 7 of Cups, your choices, right? You need to know that you are the one that is in charge and always has been of your choices. How you spend your time, how you spend your money, where you give your love and affection, all of that. Yes, other people want to persuade us or chime in or be like, hey, but look over here, usually because it will benefit them in some way, right? It could be a parent that wants bragging rights. Yay, my kid went to Yale. Yay, my kid did this and that. But they are not going to be living in your life, marrying this person, going to this university, or living the life that you're living. So you know that you have wisdom and you're going to ask yourself the right questions. Here's some questions I ask myself. How can I bring light and joy and simplicity into my day? Because I do tend to overcomplicate by wanting to do a lot. But I do get analysis paralysis. I used to think of so many things that I wanted to do if I was moving in one direction. So since I'm going to this post office, I may as well stop at 64 places and get everything done. Then it becomes an exhaustive to-do list, but you're realizing that's the opposite of what you want. You want to make one firm choice, move in that direction, have focus and follow through, whether it is a new company you're doing, a new project, a YouTube channel, any single thing that you want to complete that gets your entire focus. A great conversation with a friend. You don't need to be doodling, dawdling, and being on a device while you're doing that, because we miss out, right? And let's ask the big questions. What is going to be the supernova of ideas that is going to come in? Because you are going to have that. You are going to have a divinely guided idea. Again, that is that electric cosmos frisbee that's thrown out to a lot of people. They put it down because they think they may not have the time. You go, no, this is an idea I can get behind, and you're going to run with it, and you're going to do beautifully, and it's going to become very lucrative. It's going to catch a lot of people's attention and support, and you're going to be like, well, I guess I'm off and running. Whether you're opening an Etsy store, whether you're opening something, starting to write a book, a blog, a vlog, something, people are going to get behind that. It is going to have an amazing amount of interest. It's going to spark a fire and an idea within other people. This is kind of like the art of contagion, where you emote such love for this particular project that other people can't help but get fired up about it. I love that. And this is very helpful in that, because when we have the Hierophant, we have the keys to open the doors that were heretofore accessible. You know, it was like, we thought it was too much. We shelved it. We thought, no. But again, you caught that electric cosmos frisbee and you said, I'm keeping this idea. I can run with, I can get behind it. I'm enthusiastic. And because of that, it gets I feel like enthusiasm is very, very contagious, just like laughter is. And you're so enthusiastic about this, and the way you talk it up, and your confidence level of knowing that this is your plan. This was meant for you, because this is, let's go do this. And you are not going to be waylaid. You're not going to be deterred. And also, I feel like you're putting so much time, energy, and effort in this, and you love it. It is it's a labor of love. And because of that, you don't need other people to give you their feedback, go ahead, or validation stamp. You're just doing it, and you're going to be doing beautifully with this. Remember, you are the Hierophant. You are the one that can secure those initiations that just start to lock the next door. First the idea, now how do I focus in on this and make this beautiful? Follow through, however you want to project this out into the universe, and just having the stamina and the fortitude to complete this. And this is going to be, August is going to be your era of completion and realizing, hey, it's a lot simpler when I do one thing and I do it well than when I try to do 20 things and I have balls bouncing all over the place. And because of that, you're going to secure this beautiful idea and have it be a lovely part of your legacy, which I love. That's beautiful, Group 1. I love that for you. Comment down below if you're starting to feel this, like tingling of all these wonderful ideas, and you're like, yeah, I could really do that. And if you guys want to come through to the end, I'm going to just do a quick show of some of the cool pieces I've been making that I was inspired to through photographs. Like, I had this one idea, and it was like this beautiful unicorn cake, and I got this idea to make these bracelets, and just all of these wonderful ideas. And it's just going to be like a minute just showing you some of the pieces I created. So love and light, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, come over to IG. It's Sparkrist11. And you can just DM me anything that you want. I get your readings back to you within 48 hours. And I want to thank everybody that has been supporting my designs. I just got a little flurry of orders for fun things that I created. And I love that. I like when people get excited about certain stones and crystals like I do. And they're, they're beautiful. Like, I spend a lot of time just laying out lines and lines and lines of colors. And then I go on to like these paint apps and see how they make these beautiful profusion of colors that match together, and ones that are very peaceful and beachy, and then ones that are very poppy and candy and fun. And then I get this idea, and then I rest with it, and then I start to design, and I'm like, it looks so cool, because certain palettes are very appealing certain times of years, right? Like the autumnal hues, I love using russets and cranberries and dark greens and all of that. In the fall and in summer, I love all the beautiful oceanic blues and greens and sky colors and white and shell and, really seasonal colors. So I want to thank you guys so much. You're so wonderful. So you guys, now we're going to go on to Group 2. And if you're curious about these cards and you haven't seen them over on my IG, they're the beautiful forest creatures. I love it. It's not the easiest deck to get a hold of. They go out of print a lot because they're so popular, and I didn't even know they existed until a month ago, and I had to order them. I was like, right away. All right, you guys, now we're going to go on to group 2, freedom, breaking the chains. Now, I feel like this is exceptionally important if you have been in a kind of like rut and where your retinue is the same old, and you feel like, no, I can't be doing this day after day. I can't be Netflixing and chilling. I can't be scrolling and doing all of this. I feel like it's wasting essential, like, life essence, right? I do that. If I start scrolling on social media, I get tired because, again, we're seeing piece, but we're not seeing whole pictures. And then sometimes we start to feel badly about what we're producing out in the world because we're seeing the biggest wins, the biggest results, right? And just pieces and all of that. So it's to let you know too, wherever you are in your path, that's where you're meant to be, but you are meant to go forward and not be stuck in this same old. Oh, how much do we love this? This is my favorite card in this deck, just because not only do I love the Empress card, but I love all the symbology in this. Our way, and first of all, let me see what this represents in terms of, I feel like these little night lights are attracting fairies. They're attracting good luck, good wishes, universal support, all of this. And the Empress knows, listen, I need to be able to govern myself first, not get over emotional about stuff, have a really healthy, detached look on everything. It doesn't matter, relatives, friends, so I can assess, what might be beneficial for change or disattachment for people that might be not healthy for us at this time, people, places, or things, or jobs. The Empress doesn't suffer fools. She doesn't suffer nasty or crazy or dead energy in a workplace. If they realize they're not going anywhere, they're not ever going to do anything just for the money, they'll remove themselves and wait for that golden opportunity to arise, because they know their energy is precious. And when they are in the right environment, they thrive. And that's something that you're going to know for sure with this. You're going to break through it. Hey, if every day I feel this heavy energy going into this job, I feel like I'm around low vibrational people that only complain or do the bare minimum, I am opting out. I'm getting my resume out to other people, places, and things. And in August, for a lot of you, this will really ring true. I won't waste another moment on this person, place, or thing because I am this and I am pushing forward beautifully in my own sovereignty. The way will be lit. The fairies, my beautiful guides will help me there. And you're going to feel this. You're going to feel like a lot of opportunities just all of a sudden, poof, they show up out of the blue because you're looking for them. Yes, and also you guys, your optimism is going to start to spiral up. You're cycling up in a lot of ways, energetically, emotionally, your sense of well-being, feeling grounded, knowing that you are limitless, and you're up here now. So instead of being in the maze where you can't see the next turn and there's confusion and we feel like what's happening is happening to us, we just now are up on top of the maze so we can see everything, all the turns, all the twists, and we realize what's happening is simply going on around us. We can take part in it or we can opt out. We don't need to be in this futile energy of arguing or having drama around us. N-O-N-O, because you want to conserve your energy. For you guys, especially group 2, you're going to conserve your energy in such a beautiful way that it's going to enhance your life because it's going to be available to you when you need it. You won't have spent it on futile arguments, petty dramas, and things like that. You'll feel a constant sense of renewal. You'll feel this brightness, this light. Yes, your wish. So for some of you guys, a lot of your wish is going to come true. Your dream house is going to come in, your dream car, your dream love, all of this. Because now you're finding the true essence of life is to magnetize things in that make us feel in love, vibrant, our highest vibration. And knowing that you're going to move into your higher vibrational self, a higher frequency. So you're going to attract people on your frequency. Kindreds, love, beautiful opportunities. And you feeling that, we're not meant to exist to prove ourselves to anybody, to seek validation. You're going to stop explaining yourself or the direction you're moving in. I always feel like I feel compelled to explain something, I stop speaking. Ian kind of positioned himself, of like the alpha, and he likes to do things a certain way. He's very methodical, and I'm going every which way that feels inspired, I'm going. So when we were first married, I definitely felt compelled to explain why this creative endeavor was a good idea, why this and that. But because he's not creative like me, that I could explain away. But also by doing that, I'm diminishing my kind of area of strength, because as soon as we feel like we have to explain why we're doing something, the other person, they are at an advantage because they feel like all of a sudden they're the board of directors and they're directing your life. Hell no, I'm doing this. You want to come along for the ride? Good. You don't get a front row seat because you're going to be blown away. And that's what you need to tell your family and friends now, because that's what's going to happen. They are going to be blown away. Your wishes are coming in. You are no longer feeling like you have to produce something for somebody else. You know, gone are the days of performative actions like, oh yeah, I might do this, I might do that. You're not going to placate anybody. You're like, oh yeah, again, get your front row seat because you're going to be blown away. And I just feel like you are going to surprise yourself. You're going to realize when you come from a place of that kind of mellow optimism, I can focus on this when I want. I'm going to power through anything. I'm not paying attention to other people's failures or wins because I'm not comparing myself. I'm simply being me, and I am the vessel that's going to push me forward and my endeavors, and I'm going to do it beautifully. And you're going to have a lovely sense of calm. I love this for you because when we have this, everything's impenetrable. We don't go to our ego state because we know our intuition and our heart is going to see us through, and we're going to know the type of person we are and the type of people we deserve and the environment we deserve, and we move towards that. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing, and you're going to be unstoppable, group 2. I love this for you. I love this energy. You deserve it. Know you deserve it. Know your high value, and then all of it kind of comes in for you. So that's you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome, beautiful group 2. Comment down below if this is you and you feel this. You feel this like, this tingling, wonderful energy coming through for you. It's there. Again, if you're new to my channel, all my links are down below. If you want to come over to IG Sparkwest11 and get in on all the fun stuff, the posts, the memes, contests, goodies, specials, all of that, I would love that. And I want to thank everybody for, subscribing and coming over to TikTok. You guys are the absolute best. I'm excited for you. And again, if you want to pop onto the end, you can see some of my new creations. I was really excited. I post them on the smaller channel, but I was really excited because when I'm able to go out and get like a big bead score, and I go through color palettes and I'm able to assemble things the right way, I get really excited about it. And I feel like there's one particular blue sunstone piece. These bracelets were some of my favorites. I absolutely love them. So if you want to skip through to the end and check them out, come have a look. So you guys, now I'm really excited for group 3, resources. This is huge because our resources can be anything from our bank account, from our time. Time is definitely a resource, our natural gifts. If you're a painter and everybody's like, hey, you mind coming over and just doing this bedroom for me? Whatever it is. I feel like in August, you may have a few people that want to peek in and take advantage of your awesome resources. But know that August is a month that we should dial down and take it easy and be restful and be resplendent and create more for ourselves in this month and calm down, because I feel like we're approaching the harvest date of September, October, November, and we want to feel like we were able to really take it slow in this last lazy month where we aren't feeling obligated or proving ourselves to anyone about anything because our time is our own. Yes. Ooh, how much do I love this? For some of you guys, August is going to be your supreme month of love and feeling loved and just being in this loving energy. Self-care, doing beautiful rituals that cherish you and show you how special you are for yourself, but also somebody coming in. This is oftentimes the absolute supernova of soulmate connection too. This is divine. All the aces are divine intervention, bringing you love and support from places that are going to be a wonderful surprise. For some of you guys, a new workmate. For some of you guys, a new neighbor, somebody that just connects. They are brought to you basically on a silver platter or a golden chalice, where it's like you needed this delivered to you because you have been busying all these other things, caring for other people. And now the universe wants to care for you and bring you this divine love. There is your divine love womb. Look at this 8 of Cups. Partially this is because you're just stepping away from heavier energy, lower vibrational things. Like you are not, and this came for group 1 too, you're not going to suffer fools. You're not going to suffer people trying to take advantage of you. You read it for what it is. You see it through these crystal clear eyes of, oh, okay, yeah, these people like my resources. They like that I listen to their problems endlessly. They like that I will treat them to dinner, so on and so forth. Whatever it is going to be made crystal clear under a magnifying glass and going, you know what, I'm just going to step back from that and see if I'm less of the giving tree, how they respond to that, right? Do they feel obligated? Do I feel obligated? Or do they think I should feel obligated? Do they feel like they just are welcome to all of this all the time. That could be somebody who just sends you a million messages asking you a bunch of questions, just wanting, they're bored so they want you to spend time with them, but it's silly and or selfish, right? This is you seeing through all that selfishness and moving away from it. Some of you guys will be leaving a relationship that you may have just begun and you're realizing, you know what? They put their best foot forward in the beginning, but all these kind of like cracks and weird things are kind of being brought to your attention. It could be selfishness, it could be entitlement, it could be a superiority complex, it could be an inferiority complex, it could be somebody that keeps harping on, oh, I know I look this way, or I know I only have this income. Whatever it is, you're realizing that you are going to have to be a band-aid to that, and you're saying no thank you, so you're walking away. You're like, you know what, I've been a support group for so many people, I don't need to do that anymore. I want some equality in this. Some of you guys, again, I feel like are walking away from jobs where you are not appreciated and you don't look forward to going there. So why are we doing it? And a lot of people say, you know, it's weird when people say because it's my safety net or it's something that I can count on. I feel like the only thing we can count on is change. And don't you want to change to a place where you feel fulfilled and happy and like you make a difference and you come home and you're not exhausted, you're excited to go back to that endeavor, whether you're self-employed or it's just a new skill set you get to learn, right? Because we don't want to, and I feel like that too. I felt like I had a lot of jobs that I only stayed in for a year because I realized I just wanted to learn the environment, meet new people. And once I learned everything, and things started to feel like they were getting repetitive, then I would leave. You know, I gained those skill sets and I left. We're not meant to work 15 years at the same thing, doing the same thing every day. That comfort zone becomes a restrictor for growth, for new understanding, and also for realizing our limitlessness, because we limit ourselves when we do that. We think, oh my gosh, this is all I know. It's not true. You can know anything at any different level at any different time. If you are given the opportunity within this month to branch out, start your own business or do something, this is going to be your month to thrive. People are going to be excited about what you're doing and what you have to offer, and they are going to jump on board. And I feel like you're also just going to have this wonderful individual that just sweeps you off your feet. You cannot believe how wonderfully your energy matches, how authentic they are, how much integrity they are, how funny they are, and how much they honestly care about you and your well-being, and not for what you can do for them, not how things look on paper. It is simply you. And you feel this warmth, you feel this connection, and you're like, holy smokes, this is wonderful. And because of that, you are not going to go backwards. You are not going to be hindered in this progress, and you're not going to buy into the rhetoric that, oh, we can only have so much, or we can only go so far, because this is where you see the floodgates wide open to all the possibilities. This is the universe saying, diversify, have fun, have this spark, get excited, go on adventures. For some of you guys, it's going to be awesome travel. I feel like you just want to go see new places and things. Yeah, look at this. You are definitely getting knighted up. For some of you guys, I feel like these are both fire and earth signs, and it's going to be unmistakable. Like I keep hearing, yeah, the channeling keeps coming to an unbelievable love that you are deserving of, like fairy tale time. So wonderful, you know, and really with this knightly courtly love, and it's so divine that you just feel electric, like you can't even figure out your your ass from your elbow, because you're like, you just, you know, when you get so giddy and it's so silly because you're euphoric, it's that kind of thing. Like I just felt it, like you feel giggly and crazy and you want to tell everybody, and you deserve this. So I'm loving that for you, group 3. That's wonderful. Comment down below if this is you and you are totally ready for this. I'm so excited. So what I'm going to do, you guys, too, is I'm going to just show you a quick showing of some stuff that I made that I love, but I actually have to take some off my wrist because I put them on there. But Sherry actually scored this piece, and I'm really excited. And this is where I got the candy colors from, and I got these unique and wonderful charms. These are the candy pieces, and I'm so excited it's going to her. She said, just like I have been crazy for evil eye lately, I really have, and I felt like, you know, I love stacks of like 4 or 5. They look so great, and I use this heavy grade elastic, and you can just pull them right on and they don't break. It's just really great stuff. And over on IG at some point, I'll put the materials I use that are the best, because there's such a spectrum, and it took me years to score and really understand the absolute best way to make these, because I don't have time or patience for a lot of fussy jewelry and clasps and things like that. This was one of my favorites too, that reminded me of the beautiful blues and greens of summer. And this was some of my favorite charms that I saw, and I actually made them into earrings and a bunch of other stuff because I love coins, but I especially love copper and rustic things that are painted. I find them amazing. And then I ran into this quartz that I thought was fantastic. It's actually called cloud quartz, or it's called snowflake quartz, and it's really beautiful. It looks like shell. It's really sparkly and looks really beautiful. So I combined all of this, and this is blue shell, and I love the combination of this. It looks really beautiful, and these coins are just fantastic. And I actually made a matching necklace and earring set with this. I'm doing everything like one-handed. I don't know why. So then I made this last night, which I was really excited about, and then I just hooked the earrings onto them. Let me move some of this so we can see. And again, sometimes I love pieces that just coordinate and they're fast and we don't have to think too much about. And these earrings look so amazing on. Like, I have the second one somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's in the box somewhere, but they look absolutely amazing on. And then I realized they kind of match that as well. But I was super excited about these beautiful like tube turquoise. I like them in necklaces. I think they look really gorgeous. And sometimes when you have the amulet and the earrings that just match, it just pulls a really simple outfit together, which I really, really love. Now I'm going to show you guys my piece de resistance. If I have it in here, if I don't, I'm going to be bummed. Oh, I think, let me see. No, I might have taken it out. It was my sunstone sandstone, but oh, I found it, hooray. I have so much stuff going on. This was one of my favorite things because I love gold sunstone, but I really like the blue as well. So what I'm going to do is just remove this. So what I did, which I thought was really clever and it worked out really well, I'm going to get this more in the sunlight. Yeah, I'm going to just pop this over to the sunlight because it looks entirely different in the sun. I'm just like popping all over here. Now this got me really excited because this combination was one of my favorites. So what I did with this was I put one of the compasses on there, and then the secondary one I had moon charms. And if you can see the way the light catches it is amazing. It's like this twinkly, silvery inside the stone. That's amazing. And then I had this epiphany to match gold pyrite with it because the charms, these beautiful substantial charms, have this beautiful gold on the outside. It just looks beautiful. I popped this right in the middle of those and I thought it was amazing. So I just wanted to share a couple of my fun creations with you. I stay up at night. Sometimes I make 5 or 6 different things. I stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning. So if you ever want to DM me and be like, Mel, and this happened yesterday, I thought it was so funny. It happens a lot actually. At night people are like, yo, it's my so-and-so's, it's my aunt's birthday, it's my friend's birthday. What do you got? What beads do you have? What colors do you have? What do you have in terms of, like a necklace? And I'll show them stones and then we'll pick something out. I'll design it. I can design it that night and have it in the mail for you the next day. So DM me over on SparkWest11 if you have anything that you see here that you like or that are in my post, or you want something specific fast as hell for a friend. Because I've done this for so many years, I can literally put together a necklace strung and have everything all together in like 20 minutes. So I can do it that evening or that day, especially if you're pressed for time. I love it. I have all of the materials because I have stones in every color. So if you ever, kind of want to chew the fat over a design or whatever, come DM me. And I want to thank you guys so much for supporting my designs. It means the world to me because I remember when I started and I just didn't know, I didn't have my following, I didn't have a YouTube channel or whatever. I got so excited when other people got stoked and they received their pieces and they're like, I can't believe this. I got so many compliments at work. Can you make this and that? And to know that other people are gifting them to other people, it means the world. And you other jewelry designers and makers, you'll know what this is like and how great it feels. And it's fun. And if you have beads and you have the right wire or elastic, somebody comes over and it's their birthday, you're like, while you're talking, you're like, dun, 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 ta-da, here's your birthday bracelets. You can always have things at the ready, which is really, really nice. So you guys, thank you so much for your support. Comment down below what your choice was. I'm just curious because this is some fantastic energy and people are pushing forward beautifully and you guys deserve this. Always know that you deserve good energy, a good environment, healthy like a healthy outlook starts with what we surround ourselves with, right? So what's there, what's in our refrigerator, what's on our agenda, who are we seeing, who are we speaking to, what are we looking at, right? I love going to like really upbeat tarot readers first thing in the morning. I like to go to TED Talks. I like to go to things that cycle me up, so then I have good things to look forward to. And you definitely do. You guys are going to be meandering through this beautiful whimsical garden of choice and lucky wishes, and you're just going to be plucking them off 1, 2, 3, and you deserve it. So love and light.